Buddha and his disciples decided to undertake a journey in which they would have to cross various territories and cities. One day, they saw a lake in the distance. They decided to stop there since they were thirsty. When they arrived, Buddha said to his youngest and most impatient disciple, "I am thirsty. Can you bring me some water from that lake?" The disciple went to the lake, but when he arrived, he noticed that a wagon of oxen was crossing it. Little by little, the water became cloudy. After this happened, the disciple thought, "I can't give the teacher this muddy water to drink." He thus went back and told Buddha, "The water is very muddy. I don't think we can drink it." After about half an hour, Buddha asked the disciple to go back to the lake and bring him some water to drink. However, the water was still dirty. Once he returned, he said to Buddha, "We can't drink that water. We should walk to the town to get something to drink." Buddha didn't answer him. However, he didn't make any movement either. He just stayed there. After a while, Buddha asked the disciple once again to go back to the lake and bring him water. As he didn't want to challenge his master, he went to the lake. However, he was furious because he didn't understand why he had asked him to go back again, since the water was muddy and they couldn't drink it. When he arrived, he observed that the water now looked crystal clear. Thus he collected some and brought it to Buddha. He looked at the water and said to the disciple, "What have you done to clean the water?" The disciple didn't answer the question. It was obvious that he hadn't done anything. Then Buddha looked at him and said, "You waited and let it be. Therefore, the mud settled on its own, and now the water is clear." Your mind is like that too. When it's muddy, you have to let it be. Give it some time. Don't be impatient. On the contrary, be patient. It will reach a balance on its own. You don't have to make any effort to calm it down. Everything will pass on its own as long as you don't hold on to it. Patience is the key to this Buddhist story. It is about the art of knowing how to wait, respecting time, and pausing when the occasion calls for it, especially when it comes to your thoughts. In fact, the more overwhelmed you find yourself, the more you need to stop thinking before the web of thoughts grows. If you get carried away by impatience, anger, stress, or frustration, surely you will end up making hasty decisions. Therefore, it is better to take a few minutes to breathe. Emotionally distance yourself from what happened and get in touch with yourself. Only then will you achieve mental peace, just like at the end of the Buddhist story. Sometimes it's not so much about acting or doing something urgently. Rather, it's about being calm and not getting carried away by the distraction of immediacy and pleasure. In other words, you must quiet the waters of your mind and wait for as long as necessary. Because when you calm your mind and reach that mental peace, your emotions will be in tune with your thoughts. This will lead you to be able to adapt different perspectives and points of view and realize that all is well. This is All is Well Motivation Stories. Thanks so much for watching. Stay